Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the dungeon Utgard Keep, and we completed the quest. It's pretty nice being able to, get into a dungeon. It's been a while.
Greetings, traveler.
And today we were heading back to Zhalbron. Sleeping Giants. I've overheard what you've had to say with Great Mother Anka. With all due respect, she's not having you go far enough. You must also deal with the Vicrul that lie dormant in the waking halls beneath Zhalbron. I have no doubt that the rituals involved with awakening them are the key to their downfall. Most likely the Necrolords have some device that you can use to bring the Vicrul out of their dormant state prematurely. Surely such a disruption will prove fatal to the Vicrul.
Ancestors watch. How may the eternal
Necro
sun
Overlord
shine
Mezin.
upon thee.
The dead ones are at Zhalbron, and they have necromancers with them. We must eliminate the leader of these Necrolords. Do whatever it takes, Travis, but see to it that Necro Overlord Mezin and whatever he's attempting to accomplish is neutralized. We cannot afford to see the Vicrul successful in whatever they are doing with these undead creatures. Look for Mezin on the platform in the rear right section of Zhalbron.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
I've been expecting you.
Her assistance to us has been tremendous, Travis, but there is something that is troubling me. The so-called Scourge, the spirits of the land and air, and the waters and the fire below the world would not abide their presence, but seem to do nothing about them. We will see to it that they are dealt with. Perhaps it is asking too much, but I would have you return west to Zhalbron and destroy the unnatural Scourge in that vile lair. Be sure to check in the waking halls below Zhalbron as well.
Ancestors watch over.
Alright, well I think that's more than enough quests for now. I think there's one more. It's actually one more quest where we have to fight a Frostworm, but it's a group quest. I don't think we would be able to do it. We've already tried to fight the Lich, and we just got completely wrecked, so we probably need a group. On my other characters, I was able to solo it, but with Travis, probably need a group for it. Alright, so let's head down here. There's Necro Overlord Mezin. And, yeah, we'll see what these guys are like. I don't want to just pull a bunch of them. We've died here a couple of times, so we're going to show a little bit of respect. I hope you guys are doing well today. Doing pretty good. Heard about some updates coming to retail, which is nice to hear. They're allowing players to enter the Forbidden Reach, which is the starting zone for the Drakthir Evokers. So I thought that was pretty cool, and they're going to add some catch-up mechanics and events for non-mythic raiders to, catch up in gear, an item level. I like what they're doing with that, If you want to get the best gear in the game, you just gotta raid mythic. And if you just want to chill, they will add, content every couple of months for you to do to eventually catch up. There's no, required content that you have to do every week, which I like. But much better. It's just a much better game that way. Getting stressed out about, having to keep your WoW character up to date because you're in a guild it's kind of annoying. Happy that era of WoW is done. Okay, so I'll have a drink here. We're clearing out these Necrolords one by one. I think if we pull this one, though, we'll most likely pull Mess. We'll have to see. Alright, so we didn't pull Mezzin, so I guess we'll just deal with this one. And then we'll pull Mezzin. What do these Necrolords do? Like, they don't cast on you, or just walks around? Okay, here we go. Time to find Mezzin. Foolish child, you will not stop. What I have set in motion, now meet your doom. And I am getting to the end of Hogwarts Legacy. I must say, it had like a period where I was kind of like, you know, I was enjoying the game, but I wasn't like super amped up about it, but the ending's gotten pretty cool. I've always liked the combat in the game, but the story was kind of getting a little dull and repetitive. But it has started to get a lot better. Don't ruin it for anybody, just in case someone's playing the game. But yeah, I'd say it's a good game. I like Hogwarts Legacy. I'm happy I got it. I would recommend it if you're looking for just a fun RPG where you're just like a wizard going around casting spells, blowing up goblins, fighting trolls. Decent gear progression too. A lot to do in the game as well. I'm only like 35% in. So there's like tons of content that I haven't even touched yet. But I would recommend, I would wait for it to go on sale, since it's already been out for like almost 2 months now. I think it'll probably go on sale, excuse me, when they release like a DLC for the game. I think they'll probably have the game go on sale and then package in the DLC with it. Oh great, the Lich is on me? Where the hell did these guys come from? Oh, they came from the water alley. Polymorph this guy. Turn him into a penguin. Well, our alley's dead. Look how fast the Lich is. I hate that we can't kill that guy. Are you serious? Just following me this far? Are you serious, dude? Get out of here. This is so stupid. You followed me that far? I hate that place now, man. Now that I can't kill the Lich, it just sucks. Raged a little bit there, but whatever. It does suck. I should have been able to get away, but whatever. He chased me down and killed me. It is what it is. I must say, like, if you're ever doing like hardcore Wrath of the Lich King, Zhalbron, probably just stay away from that place. Unless you can like solo the Lich. And it sucks because I can't even CC him. I don't think I can polymorph a Lich. I think they need to be humanoids, beasts, or critters. Yeah, so you can't polymorph a Lich. It's not, like, nothing I can do. I can't Nova him. There's pretty much a huge counter for mages. And then this guy pulled it, the water ellie. Like, we should probably dismiss him. I was just surprised that he, like, ran that far. I guess because we didn't get out off the snow. That was a pretty far run. And then he was able to catch us. When we were, like, at least 50 yards away. Alright, so let's deal with these fearsome horrors. We just die here, like, every time we come here. Yeah, I've heard about some cheesy parsing strategies that rogues are doing, which is kind of lame for the raid. If you guys don't know what parsing is, it's like a competitive thing in World of Warcraft where raids post their logs to this website called Warcraft Logs. And for example, say you're a Frost Mage and you're fighting against the Lich King. Every raid that posts a log to Warcraft Logs, all the Frost Mages will be ranked against each other based on how much damage they do for the Lich King boss. So say we parsed 99 on the Lich King as a Frost Mage. That means we did more damage or better than 99% of Frost Mages against the Lich King for that week. And it's a pretty popular thing in Classic WoW. Everyone wants to get 99s. And Warcraft Logs did something with Tricks of the Trade where they eliminated the damage bonus it gives from the logs. So what rogues would do is they would, give Tricks of the Trade to, say, like a Warlock, and the Warlock would do 15% more damage because they have Tricks of the Trade. And it helps the raid, just have faster boss clears, and it's a good thing to do. Just always give Tricks of the Trade to your highest damage dealer. But the problem is, for rogues, if they want to parse 99, or be competitive, they probably don't want to give out Tricks of the Trade, because it costs 15 energy, and they could use that energy for, Sinister Strike or Mutilate or whatever spec they're using. So what rogues have been doing is they've been not using Tricks of the Trade during some boss encounters, and trying to parse. And it's kind of toxic, because it hurts the raid. And it probably mostly just happens in pugs. I assume guilds manage it a little bit better. Like, during progression, they probably expect people to play their classes properly. But during, when things are on farm, I guess they can say, like, hey, I guess the rogue doesn't have the tricks. Let him try to get a 99 this week. But yeah, parsing just makes raiding such... It's kind of weird. But sometimes it's not good for raiding, because people focus more on their parse than they do, the objective of, like, getting the boss down and killing the boss. That's why I've always been a fan of speed clearing, because that requires the guild and the raid to try to clear the raid in the most efficient way possible. Which means it's not about your parse at all, it's just about, you playing as best you can and trying to help the raid in any way you can to help it get cleared faster. Did we get anything to, like, get rid of the Dormant Vicroll? Oh, there we go. difficulties here. Yeah, we got a quest here from Mezin's writings. A sheaf of parchment drops from the still hand of the Overlord. Upon it you can discern the outline of the rituals that are taking place in the catacombs below. However, it appears that the Queen of the Vikrul, Angerboda, is having difficulty awakening King Yimmeron. The ritual is taking place within the large chamber known as the Winter's Terrace on the north end of Jalbron. If you hurry, you may be able to stop her before it's too late. Alright, so we'll try to do that. Let's awaken this Vikrul here. And there's other moments in raids where like players choose to parse over, you know, getting the boss down. Like there's sometimes moments where you should be DPSing the boss, like doing single target damage, but there's a bunch of trash getting tanked on the side. And players see that as an opportunity to really increase their damage by doing like AoE damage. So instead of focusing on the boss, they focus on doing AoE damage to increase their parse. And that results in like a slower boss time or potentially a wipe. And they do it because they want a parse high. Happens a lot, more than you think. I haven't been raiding in a while, but I've have some friends who are raiding. And they've been complaining about some stuff like that happening in their raids. It will be interesting to start raiding again, though. We'll get to see what the raids are like. And also what it's like to raid as a boomkin in Wrath of the Lich King, which I've never done before. I think I'm going to wait until the next tier before we start raiding, though. Because it seems I need at least like a 4K item level. Probably a little bit higher than that before I should start trying to get into a raid. So that's what I see being posted in trade chat. Putrid Rite. Well, we've slayed a bunch of fearsome horrors. I don't know where the Putrid Rites are. Are they in here? These guys dropped the awakening rods. Maybe they're above us. Yeah, I think they are. It makes me wonder, like, did Warcraft logs do the right thing with rogues' tricks of the trade, like eliminating the 15% damage buff? Like, yeah, it makes sense to eliminate it, because if they... by eliminating it, like, pretty much if people wanted to parse on Warcraft logs, all they would have to do is go, hey, rogue, give me tricks of the trade for this pull, for this kill, and I'll parse 99. So that is a lame way of parsing. So that's probably why they got rid of it. But by doing that, they've made rogues choose to not use tricks of the trade if they want to parse high. So I guess really only one class gets negatively affected by that, and it's rogues. Alright, so I think these guys are up top, I'm hoping. We'll see. And we should probably dismiss the pet here. It's like we can't dismiss on a mount. See, there we go. So I don't want to pull a bunch of bike rule while we're flying up here. There's the Deathless Watchers. And there's a Putrid Right. We only need one more of those guys. I think we should have, hopefully we have enough mana for Blizzard. I think we have a mana pot on us, though. Should be okay. Probably need another one. And I've also heard that there's a second ARPG coming out eventually. It's called Path of Exile 2. I never played Path of Exile at all. I've always been more of a Diablo player. But I've heard it's pretty good. Supposedly Path of Exile is considered the king of ARPGs. So I'm interested to see what their second iteration of the game's going to be like. It's clearly there's going to be a little war between the two games, you know, Diablo 4 and Path of Exile 2. One thing I've heard about Path of Exile, it has very complicated talent trees, which is kind of interesting. And you could probably make so many different types of builds, I would assume. Okay. Alright, so just need a couple more bats. And there he is right there, Glacian. Yeah, I don't think we can kill him. That would be a pretty tough fight. Especially with no CC. We got this Putrid Right coming. Probably want to pull this bat before he comes. I wonder if he patrols all the way over here. He might. I might pull here. Alright, now we're done with that. Pretty sure we got Mezin's writings. Yep, to right here. And now we have to go inside here and slay Queen Angerboda. Maybe we can stealth by. Give it a try. Looks kind of cool. Alright, here we go. Let's try stealthing by. See how mage stealth works. Looks like it's working pretty good. We got 16 seconds of invisibility. It's kind of OP that mages have stealth. Like, they have pretty much everything that you would want. Except for, like, a stun. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got 2 here. Guess we'll pull it. Oh, great. This is not what we wanted to happen. Why did that have to happen to us? Hopefully he can slay one here. Stop hitting me! I'm gonna get slapped and killed. Oh, man. Good old... That's the thing about mage stealth. It only lasts a certain amount of time. We didn't open up in the right spot, clearly. Should have just stuck to the good old fighting your way in, you know? But I wanted to try mage stealth. I thought it was going to be good. We just didn't... Should have, like, went to a corner instead of, like, in the middle of the room there. That, I think just opening up in that area wasn't a good idea. And another problem with mage stealth, you don't really get to see, like, what other mobs are around you. Until, like, you know, you come back. We could try rezzing in the corner and see what happens. Hopefully we don't pull any aggro. This is probably... I don't know if this is a safe... This is probably a safe spot. Right in this corner. Go. Gonna fight our way in. Oh, good thing we... Okay, this isn't working well. We'll be okay. Oh, maybe not. Oh, gosh. Here we go, pulling another one. I think, put me to sleep. It's a good CC there. It's just about to stun him with deep freeze. Alright, there she is. Queen Angerboda. Looks like she has 2 Necrolords beside her, though. She's not an elite, so we should be able to slay her. And we ran out of mana. So yeah, we gave manas away to the Paladin. Forgot about that. You can just use Innervate. Or these glacier waters. So I think we'll just go in, try to take down Queen Angerboda as quick as we can.
That I might slay the enemy.
Okay, so she consumed the Necrolords.
You will not stop my work here.
Sure, completely wrecked.
King will awaken.
Not yet.
Oh, there's the Lich King.
I have other plans for you. You will serve me better within Utgard Pinnacle. And if these insects survive to find you again, you will get the chance to avenge your wife.
Oh, there we go. And we do get to see him again. Oh my gosh. Where does Necrolord come from? Alright, so let's turn in these quests. We should get a decent amount of XP. Had a couple of deaths today. Learned a lot about Jalbron. Clearly got to show that place some respect. I think it's going to be like that for most of our journey in Northrend.
Go in peace.
Shouldn't underestimate the power of some of these mobs. You did what had to be done. The unwise might consider it dishonorable to slay the helpless while they awaken, but in this case, you would have been a fool to have done otherwise. And we certainly couldn't have just left them standing there to be ritually reawakened. Now, could we? It was a brave thing you did for all of us down in those catacombs, Undead.
We shall meet again.
The winds guide you.
The Great Mother nods her approval of your actions. Thank you, Travis. You have done what is right, and you have bought us a little more time to finish our preparations for leaving. We will soon make the journey north. I am too old. When we go, I will not be able to carry everything with me. Would you like to take one of these? Alright, we got some pants here. Not sure if they're better than the pants we got. Well, it's got more intellect and... Well, our other pants have more intellect and spirit. This has more stamina and armor. Which will help with survivability, I guess. We'll take them. Maybe we'll put them on. I kind of like having the intellect and spirit, though.
Be careful.
Chieftain Ashton breathes a sigh of relief. That should take some of the pressure off. Travis, time and again, you have proven your value to the Tonka of Camp Winterhoof. Please, choose something from our bounty, I insist. Oh, we got a back piece here. Much more intellect. But we lose hit rating. And spell powers goes down. I don't know, it's tough. We're pretty close. Slumbering King. I'm not sure that I like the sound of that one bit. The Lich King absconding with the Yimmeron can only mean trouble. Unfortunate that you weren't able to kill him along with his queen. Still, you've put a huge dent in their plans and bought us valuable time that we need. And who knows, but the way you get around, you'll likely run into King Yimron again. I'm sure that he won't fare too well the next time you meet. Alright, guys. Well, there we go. Looks like we're done with Xiaobron, and I think next episode we'll probably head over and check out Giant's Run. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.